All right, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Bull Path of the Teal Lotus. In our previous episode, we caused that to happen. I don't know that we caused it. It happened, and we were nearby. The temple's now on fire. So sorry, fellas. Uh, Holding more tea actually would be pretty useful. But basic attack range, more useful still. Because I feel like that is kind of a running problem for us that I'm slightly short on where I think I should reach. So, yeah, love having that as an option. Let's actually switch out that for the other one. Is it this one? Yeah. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Hell yeah. All right, so we've got options. Hello. So cold, need warmth, need fire. Finesse the flame. Can I? Oh, shit. Can I just stand here? Oh boy. This one's probably gonna be a right pain in the ass. No, boy, I'm putting in all the wrong inputs. Nope. Oh. Alright, we cut it too close. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and drink a couple cups of tea. No! Oh, that is somewhat devastating that I just like lost it there at the end. Please tell me this is where I need to send it. Yes. Whoa. So cold, so... Whoa! Sweet, sweet warmth. How delightful. Thank you, stranger. I'm Mikami, also known as the White Magnolia. Lover of adventure. I thought that there might be some adventure in this cave, but I couldn't find any. Before I knew it, my fire went out, and I couldn't make my way out again. Another hour or two, and I would have been a cute little popsicle. Wait a minute, that scroll you have, it bears the crest of Usagi. May I have a look? This message is from Rozu. Rozu's asking us to return to help rebuild our once lovely home in the Crimson Bamboo Forest. It's been so long since I heard from home. I've been wandering these chilly mountains in search of adventures with no success, but maybe it's time to return home. Alright, I'll take your salvation as a sign to maybe I'm not cut out for this cave exploring stuff, and helping rebuild the bamboo forest is my real calling. I will return, not just because it's cold as heck over here, but for the restoration of our lost home and a greater purpose. Thank you for rekindling my adventure. Bo, was it? Alright, we did it. Got some cash for it. New item, proficiency. Unequipped, this Omamori regularly rewards extra tea after a certain number of enemy hits. Okay, interesting. I don't know that I need that, but... I could swear that this is a thing, but I guess it's not. I mean, it very clearly looks like a thing. No. All right. I'm trying to see if stuff will work, and it's not working out for me. I'm not totally sure why that is a thing. Want to potentially loop around with that. Dude, this is definitely like the spot that we were looking at earlier. I wonder, theory, there might be some more like big winds like this. You go all the way down. Maybe there's something there. Haven't found your tea leaves yet, lady. All right. There's that done. Whee. Oh, that's on me. Fortitude. Unequip this Omamori increases the amount of knockback from your basic attacks. All right, cool. I need to not be doing what I'm doing. Really? Okay. Not like that. Always darkest before the dawn. Hang in there. You got this. Nope. I feel like I'm still missing an ability for that, which is strange. But maybe, well, maybe I can just... Yeah, I didn't really think that I'd be able to get away with that, but I was hoping. I'm still surprised that this isn't a thing. It feels like that's gonna be a thing, you know? We really are off to a rough start here. Okay, that doesn't go up. Goodness, what am I doing? Wow, alright, well. I have no excuse. I have no answer for why that happened. Do I think that there might be more in here that we can do? Yeah, maybe, actually. Like, this bit over here seems possible that the game intends me to... Like, this, I don't think we can do anything about. I think we have to come from below. But maybe if we loop around, we can still do it. Alright, yeah, this. Gonna take a little bit of... finesse. Feels like bullshit that you can go into the spikes, but not me. rise to new heights, one must first dive to the deepest depths. Alright. Whee! We're definitely doing the deepest bit here. Very cool. What up, kiddos? I am the powerful Ushi of the Saru clan, and I demand you let us in, Mr. Daitingu, sir. Yeah, let us in. Please, please, please. We want to train with you to become strong like our daddy. Fucker, play it cool. Like this. Mr. Daitingu, sir, let us in, or you'll be sorry. Yeah, let me try. Let us in, or we will light ablaze your entire civilization and do hot monkey doo-doo amongst its smoldering ashes. Whoa, so cool, sis. It's almost as if those idle threats aren't even working. They don't even seem to know we are here. I know, we'll split up and try to find another way in. Sounds like fun. And they're off. 2 pedestals with feather-shaped keyholes. Alright. Do you believe that I am seeing benefits from switching over to the longer blade already? Ah, so you've made it to our caverns, and you are stronger than the last time we spoke. That much is clear. But still, there's much room for you to grow. You may have seen the Dai Tengu's palace on your way here. The Dai Tengu has locked himself in there for weeks now, obsessing over plans of how to defeat the giant skeleton known as Gashadokuru that has been ravaging the surface world and killing our Tengu brethren. I have already spoken to the Dai Tengu about you, though he remains skeptical about your ability. I understand why, but my recon mission has led me to believe that you might just be the missing piece in our plan to take down Gashadokuru. The Dai Tengu won't meet with you until we are sure that you are the one fit for this important task. Which brings us to here and now. Beyond this door is the trial of the Tengu. It is tradition when our younger Tengu come of age to complete the trial of Tengu so they can begin their combat training with the Dai Tengu. Anyone can attempt it. As a matter of fact, a headstrong yet foolish monkey ran right in before you arrived. Anyone who completes these trials is guaranteed entrance to the Dai Tengu's palace. It will not be easy, but it is our only chance. I'm counting on you, Bo. Okay. Sure. I'm down. Are we talking just like a platforming challenge? Hell yeah. I'm down for a platforming challenge. This is the vermilion crystal that we needed. Hell yeah. Man, I love a good Zelda-y puzzle completed jingle. Oof. How did you get past that door? Also love these backgrounds. Yeah, I don't think you can hide that from me. future shortcuts. Nice. Combat arena. Need to get a charm going that has faster healing. Okay, that feels like some bullshit. Oof. I know it's not bullshit, like that was just a skill issue, but still, didn't feel great. There we go. Got there in the end. Alright. Okay. Is there more over there? Kind of felt like there was gonna be more. Yeah. Hello. Caw. A visitor. We don't see many very often, especially not ones as cute as you are. I could just eat you up. You're like a little dumpling with legs. Can we keep him, Tombo? Kiki, we can't adopt every creature that wanders into our general area. I'm still finding icicle shards in my feathers from the last beast you tried to raise in here. This nest has been empty for far too long, though. Our last child, well, he rests at the top of the caverns now, with many other brave warriors. We have grown too old to bear children of our own, although I did hear of a legend once. To the Tengu who are of iron will, whisper to Kami your wish to fulfill. A fragile egg the mountain provides, where black smoke in the eastern column rise. Alas, the eastern column are full of perils, and not to mention a trip back here. I have a great idea. Perhaps the dumpling can go to the Kami in the eastern columns and ask for a child that we could raise. It is our greatest wish. We wish you luck, little dumpling. So that sounds like a delicate flower kind of quest, which I'm not against. Not my first choice, but why am I consistently just like letting them attack me? What up, little fella? Okay. Okay, shortcut opened. I really need to be paying more attention to when I spot an obvious shortcut. Look at the map and see, like, is it visible on the map? Because I actually legitimately don't know if the map is updating fancily or not. I don't think it is, to be honest. Kind of my assumption here is that you would be able to just see it, but no. Get to see. You emerge from the first part of the trial and glisten with the dew of perseverance. Now you've begun to understand our ways, and because of this, you grow stronger with every step. Say so? Call that a gauntlet? Ha! I hail from Megumi Mountain, where the toughest creatures of this realm are born and bred. I've gone 100 rounds with the Sumo Kabuto without even warming up first. I use Yuki Onna obstacles as toothpicks. I've bathed in onsens so hot I was barely the same monkey by the time the bath time was over. I have even bitten a wind weasel at rock, paper, scissors once. Okay, that one may be stretching the truth. But that's beside the point. I am here to train with the Daitengu. Show yourself, coward. Huh? Is it getting colder in here, or is it just me? So, you are the one that Ko has put his faith in. How can a vessel so tiny hold so much hope? This is all the great... If this is all the warriors of Strange Garden have to offer, then we are truly in trouble. As the final challenge of the western column of the trials, I am obliged to fight you. However, I will not go easy on you just because you are so very tiny. Feel the fury. Having spent so much time able to hover, it feels weird not being able to. Oh, come on. Hey, there we go. I liked that fight. That fight was good. We actually had healing windows, which was nice. It would seem as though I underestimated you, little one. I now share that same faint glimmer of hope that Ko had when he first spoke of your name. Your size bellies your strength, and a fire rages within you. However, even the fiercest of fires can be extinguished by the perils of the trial of the Tengu. Your journey is far from over, as more tests await you in the eastern columns. Its challenges are far greater than what you've faced here. I wish you luck, and I can only hope that you are prepared. Now, to you I offer one of two keys that you will need to enter the palace below. I am sure you can guess where the other key might be waiting. Lotus seed, hell yeah. Feather key, nice, and money. Oh yeah, fun. Did I defeat him? I must have gotten into blinding, bloodthirsty rage and forgotten everything. Huh, that was much easier than I thought. And now a scratch on me. You must have gotten lucky to watch it all unfold. So lucky. This calls for a celebration. Hey buddy, I'm bringing out the special monkey brew just for you. Alright, special monkey brew. Earring transformation unlocked. Ice picks. Your earring has the ability to transform into ice picks. While on a wall, tap or hold B to wall jump. Hold A to wall roll. Is that going to let me just roll straight up a wall? Armed. Gain all staff arm transformations. Huh. Good stuff, right? That's the least I could do for one of my adoring fans. I'm getting so bored of this place. Ushi out. If you find Waka, tell her to hurry back to the hot springs in Megumi Mountain. Very cool. Dig it. Okay. Alright, so here's an example of what I'm talking about. So, yeah, the map just shows us that there's a thing here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. What's interesting is the map does suggest that there's, like, see this little lip underneath me? The little bit? I think that that's just a map rendering error and not actually significant. I have an inscription: Heavens with scythe reaps feathers of the fallen to ride winds eternal. I congratulate you on winning the first key to the Daitengu's palace. The road ahead is long and arduous, but it is not without its moments worthy of celebration and reflection. Here we honor our fallen feathers. The Gashadokuru, with thunderous claps, has decimated swaths of my people. He grows stronger and more malevolent by the day, and we can no longer hope to stand up to him with brute force alone. What's left of our kind has been forced into the subterranean depths of these caverns. While it is a place we've called home for centuries, I long for the days when the Tengu can roam the skies freely again. I weep for no Tengu in particular, for we were born to engage in battle. Each of the fallen here have died a valiant death, ascending to a brilliant flurry of fire and feathers. I do, however, weep for the future and our freedom of our kind, for a caged bird can learn no new songs. This is why we must convince the Daitengu that you are the one to help us in this matter. Please find your way back to the Daitengu's palace and place your first key in its rightful place. Okay. Kind of no new information there. Okay, so that's a looping around from the other side sort of situation. Um, Given that we picked up some stuff, kind of want to go find a fast travel. Very cool. All right. Alright, this does open from the other side, so... Betting that we have to loop around. Oof, our wall climb actually kind of screwed us there because we bumped up to it and then the wall climb had us face the other way. Gosh dang it. Oh, nice. We needed these for stuff. We took so much damage in such short notice. Oh, and we're here. I mean, that's fair. Save. There's a save just outside of this place, so I'm a little tempted actually to go the long way around. It'll be fine. I just don't like dealing with these little heads. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure, but all of a sudden I got some deja vu for a game called Ha'ak. Really not sure why. Just all of a sudden I was like, oh, this is just like Haak. Because it's not. Just something... Nope. Something sort of triggered that. Alright, nothing there. Okay. It's slightly surprising, but... Oh, we did it again. Alright, what do we got? Efficiency. When equipped, this Omamori makes your staff drop stardust while hovering that damages enemies on contact. That's interesting. Will I use that? Doubtful, but still interesting. I can imagine, like, there being a specific boss, possibly the specific boss of this area, where that is actually like a solid technique. You know, could be wrong, obviously. Alright, let's go into town. Because I think buy some more ramen. Be nice. Yes, alright, so we can do this. Crystal ramen, hell yeah. Glowy glowy. And one more health. And yes, we've got enough whatever they are, I've forgotten already. To also get this one. So we are just barreling towards clearing this guy out. Yeah. We've almost got what we need here, other than the little whatever this thing is. Alright, we are now officially poor again, so I'm a little surprised at how much of this game we are spending just dead broke. It was not what I expected, I'll tell you that. And it's not like we've, like, you know, gone out of our way to avoid combat or anything. we've had, like, as soon as we got it, we've had the money magnet equipped. I don't feel like we've missed out on a ton of money that we could have had, you know? Alright. Still can't do that direction. I end up dying just because I'm not paying sufficient attention to the... You feel potentially significant, but I don't... Alright. I want to do this bit now, because I'm pretty sure we can. We did it. Okay, that apparently just a shortcut for this. That's okay. Nope, too high. Collect Eldarima. Yuki. Tap X to consume T and summon Yuki to spit out a Sekigami upwards from your location. The Sekigami will explode on contact with any enemy. Tap X at any point to detonate the Sekigami. Alright. Progress. Cool. Really odd that we don't get to complete that room. Weird. So grim seeing our friends killed like that. Alright, so this literally just ends. Like, there's no thing we can smack. There's no... Interesting. Strange, I would say. We have to loop around from the other side. Yeah. There we go. I guess those exist probably to ensure that the player sees what the developers want you to see. That would be my guess. There we go. Excellent. Oh, hey. This is the fifth one that we needed. Boy, that is a long way away from all the rest of them. Hopefully this guy's okay. He is. Good stuff. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go, let's go to Midori Forest and, find our rabbit friend, just over there. One, two, three, four, five. 5 bunny blossoms. I am positively photosynthesizing with glee. Now is the moment I've been waiting for. The composing of the perfect bouquet. Yes. There's such a... And there it is. Ah, yes. And there it is. The truly perfect bouquet. Shimmering with the dew of your hard work and dedication. I don't know why that line was so hard for me to get through. This bouquet will bloom eternally in our hearts, reminding us of our strength and hope Together, we're cultivated a masterpiece. Just as these blossoms thrive, the Usagi clan too shall flourish once more. I believe it's time to return home to the Crimson Bamboo Forest and help rebuild our homeland. I will place this bouquet in the heart of our village. Their beauty will be a beacon of hope for us all. Thank you, Bo. You're welcome. Potency. While equipped, this Omamori increases the amount of health healed per sip of tea while your kettle is boiling. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Oh, we could totally do... gosh, he is a long way from here, but the one that is here, this thing, we could totally get into that now. Maybe. I say totally, and I'm immediately start questioning myself. Oh, and the reason we were supposed to glide into this. Sequence breaking. I mean, it's not serious sequence breaking, but it is a little bit sequence breaking, which is kind of funny. Oops. Oops. I don't know why I'm doing this. Feels like I ought to be able to collect that, but I cannot. Alright, yes, so dash through that. Drop down here. Yeah, alright. Gravitas. While equipped, this Omamori spawns shockwaves on your Mochi Mallet mesh. Okay. Now, we do have the problem of... we don't actually have the ups for that. I thought we were going to, but I was wrong. Huh. Alright. Let's go back here. Is there anything I can get from this guy. 27. Nice. No, we're still... I'm a little surprised that this hasn't progressed more, because I feel like we've covered a good amount of ground. But we've not made a whole lot of headway on the building stuff. Alright, we've got 2 of these. So, I was kind of hoping I could go ahead and invest it in one that I've already invested into, because I'm using the invincibility guy every once in a while, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I'm betting I have to like fully like deal with all of these, and then we can continue on. So we'll go ahead and do a couple of these. Very verbose. Alright, cool. Alright. Nothing new from them. Not terribly surprised by. You have given me hints about the parts, but we've only found a couple of them so far. Cool. Alright. I think I'm going to run over to the save point and we're gonna call it for this episode. YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Certainly, I've had a good time. And I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye.